So what I'll do, I go to 4 millimeters. Because it would be nice to have screws that you can do by hand, but I don't have any, so this is all I got. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. You can see they bent the metal a little bit. So I thought something like this, then just put it on a low setting, maybe that helps. Don't want to remove too much. All this repetitive work. I need to scrape those. So let's see if this is any good. This is all glue. Nope. I need to polish these, or I don't know, they're not completely nice. Might give it a little sandpaper and then polish it. If we're doing this anyways, why not? Let's do it nice this time. So I'll see if I can find some really. So I had really fine sandpaper, but it's as fine as these cut-offs, so I'm gonna use these so they serve the purpose as well. So these are my rods. I'm not gonna polish the end with that is gonna sit in the plastic. So this is like a Profi for very small stuff. Like CDs works great on these, to be honest. that never focuses up close, although it's capable of, but maybe a little bit more. Ow, 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 hot, 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 hot. You might be seeing the difference, not sure if it's visible, but... Ow, 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 ow. Nice. They got their original shine back. That was nice. So much fun with this little thing. Not really. I hardly use it, but every now and then it is kind of nice to grab it. I don't want one stationary sitting around here. And this is what I hate. So my soldering iron is covered in crap. Everything is, to be honest. To be honest, the next word, just like actually. My precious. You can polish CDs with it really nicely. You can fix CDs to a certain point, of course, but I saved one and then I fucked it up because I thought I grabbed a bottle of alcohol. And it was the only stuff I could grab that is the worst in the world. It was MACP. MACP and polycarbonate doesn't work together, so it dissolved the upper layer and screwed it forever. Even when it was already saved and I just didn't pay attention. I was talking to a friend of mine whose CD it was actually, and I said, I think, yeah, I might have. First I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I was like, oh no. I have two bottles that look a little bit the same, almost, not exactly, but one is MACP and the other one is alcohol. Stupid. So these are smooth. Hopes are high. Will it slide? Not will it blend today, but will it slide? Some hot glue here. Whoop. This is the one that is not completely straight. Next up, a stopper. 4 stoppers actually. Fuck, actually. I need 4 stoppers so I can, if it's full, I can put them on and use a set screw to hold it in place. I think they're sold like pre-made. But I guess I have to make some out of... I'll grab some 12mm HPL. No surprise there, because I got I think, cut off somewhere that is enough to make some circles with a hole the size of this thing. It's 6, I guess. And then we do the screwing thing again, with M4 screws, because I don't own a 2mm drill. So, inside. So I CNC'd some of these combs off screen, because my first idea took years, and then I decided to do it like this. So first off, protective layer. I'll show a snippet of what I mean by the combs used in the videos posted by everyone. I did see them, but I mean, it was years ago, so it was nice to have another look at it. I thought I remembered, but I didn't remember everything. So here's the tiny video, or at least the part where it shows this kind of comb thing. Notice that it has a weight on top of it, I think. Just a piece of metal. I think the whole thing might be 3D printed or something. I don't have a 3D printer, so this is how I did it. And to save on material, and especially on my cutters, I did it from small pieces, so I can adjust it to whatever size I make. Might need a few more, but when I think of it, actually, if I made like threads in it, that would be nice too. But I didn't. So these are the combs matching the 2mm setup, and it's a bit deeper than the ones I'm gonna make, but I thought, well, I can at least make them deeper so I can use them for other designs as well. By the way, this is a Bernd one. Look how fucking clean that is. So this is what I'm... There's some stuff in there. Magnetic shit. But this is actually what you want. What I would want. So the thing is about... $10 point something. So I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So let's make it 100. Or a little bit more, because I need some screws and such. No, I'll just leave it there. Then I got my own tool, and I can add some weights as they did. They added like a round piece of steel. First I thought maybe a magnet, but why? I mean, there's nothing magnetic on this foil, so it doesn't work. I'll leave this to cure. Yeah, it's already solid. It's so much difference. So I could pick up a foil with it, hopefully. Well, I did manage to break 2 1mm cutters as well. So 3 in total. No, also, no, that's not true. 4 cutters. I've never had a day like this. A 3mm, a 2mm, and 2 1mm. And it's a Kanban mistake why I broke the 3mm one, because it's not as easy to break. It's still easy, but so that's a mistake of the software that is annoying, and I know of this mistake, but I forgot. And the 1mm one time I fed it too quickly, and the second time, no, the first time was I had a different design that had to cut too deep, which broke the cutter. Second time I had the feed rate too high. I thought it would manage, or hope it would, because it took ages, but it didn't. So, and now this one was perfectly done in one go, but I need to buy new cutters. Well, I'm not gonna include making the first foil, which might be a fail, who knows, because the video is long as is. So if you like the content and if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, please maybe support me by either subscribing or subscribing to my Patreon, etc, etc. And if you got any questions, just post them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as usual. And thanks once more to Bernd and Jonas as well, and the Patreons that I have at the moment. Every tiny bit helps, so thank you. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Wait a minute. I didn't show the whole thing together. It's not insanely interesting, but you might want to see the resemblance of this and the one from the video. Although I made this thing 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but I'm sure I watched the video. So these will be together depending on the pleat depth, but for now it's gonna be like this. What I want to do is use 2 spacers. That feeds so much better already, and I do them the wrong way around, but it doesn't really matter. Then I'll use 2 of these. I cleaned them and they're matte now, but this would be an insane pleat depth if you use it like this. Did I made a mistake? Oh yeah, I didn't have to use the 2 on the bottom. Ooh, it's so smooth. Much better. So you start off with these, and 2 of these. Oh, is that even possible? Oh no, they're too close together. Oh, it's the wrong way around, sorry. Like this. So in the end, if I'm only gonna make 2mm versions, I will put them together. If not, I am able to make 1 and 2mm versions, so that's a reason why it is still not glued. I'm doing this wrong. Thinking of other stuff at the same time, that's not gonna work. Oh, it's so much smoother. Although this is not like... This is still going fast, I mean... I don't need to glue it to do this. Of course you wrap the thing back and forth when you're doing this. Fuck, I'll keep doing these the wrong way around. Etc, etc. I'll do a few more because it's not of much use now. And we'll see if we can get the pegs out. Or maybe this is enough. So this will be an insane pleat depth, but it fits nicely, and if you put some tension on here, oh wait, I could use my thingy screws. So it should be able to easily slide apart, which is not completely the case. Still rather rough. And this should not done by hand, but I don't have a, oh, I do. So you press it in. Made a mistake here. It overlaps, so this should be there. So they're actually too big. Didn't think of that. But I'm never gonna use such a huge pleat depth. So normally they would be further apart. What she did in the video was, I think, remove this one and this one. Remove one of the pins, which is now rather easy, and just flip them out. But now there's no mylar, of course, but then remove this pin, which is in the pickle right now and also still stuck. Then everything falls on the ground, and then you should be having the thing here. Now, I still think that this thickness should be a bit smaller than the spacer thickness, so it leaves room for the foil to sit, because this was rather doable. If there is foil in there, this becomes thicker and it might get stuck. But we'll see at the first time I'll use it, and if it is indeed the case, I'll either make the spacers thicker by gluing them with, for instance, a piece of paper in between, or I, you know, like one of the spacers with paper on there, or I'll just skimp off a little bit. But I think adjusting the spacers is nicer. So that's it for today. I am pretty much done with this for now. I want to use it, but I don't know if I got any energy left to do so. I bet I will try it anyways, but see you. Bye bye.